your life work.
When the white man first came to North America, a great part of the continent was clothed in majestic forests. Trees flourished in countless numbers. But to the early settlers, trees were something to be destroyed.
East to west twin span, passing by familiar locations, a place so sweet with longleaf pine. Take a look around, boys, we're changing stations. Who you gonna meet on down the line?
Has the encroachment of a modern world destroyed the creation of authentic folk art? Would Thornton Dial have created the same body of work if he had a MySpace account? Or what if Howard Finster's Paradise Garden was across from a Starbucks and another Starbucks? Are there really any artists remaining that are not influenced by our pop culture lusting, tech-addicted Cosmo world? We'll meet PP. He's a leyland cypress and he's never even heard of the internet. And more important to this conversation, PP's an artist.
Under my feet, baby, the grass is growing all up to my knees. It's been a long, long time, and under my feet.
My name is Andrew Dietz. I am the owner of Agrifolk Art Associates. It's an art dealership that I set up to try to capitalize on the art that's being made here today. Well, I had written a book called The Last Folk Hero, which is about folk art and the fading away of the meaning of the word folk. Folk means rural, agrarian, of the people. It means unexposed to popular culture, authentic. And where in today's world do you have that anymore? You could live in the middle of Nowheresville, Alabama, and have a satellite dish the size of this tree and get 1,000 channels. The problem may be sentience itself, consciousness, and therefore we really needed to find artists that were non-sentient, artists we could really fully exploit and farm.
In the pines where the sun never shines, we shiver when the cold winds blow.
Well, my name is Andy Kinsey, and I'm a farmer in North Georgia. We run what they call an agritainment farm. It's sort of a mixture of agriculture and entertainment. Initially, it was just going to be a Christmas tree farm. Over time and throughout the last 4 years, we've had a lot of interesting individuals come out here and come up with just really great ideas. The most recent of which is art.
I'm Jonathon Keats, and I'm I guess a conceptual artist. And as a conceptual artist, I really don't have any skills as far as making art is concerned. I've never really used a paintbrush or even a pencil for that matter.
Now, Jonathon Keats is no stranger to pioneering art projects. He's sold futures contracts for shares of his brain. He's translated transmissions from space to create the first extraterrestrial abstract art show. He's even explored the genetic makeup of God, all with an intense focus on process and procedure, self-labeled as thought experiments.
A lot of the problems that exist in the art world in general, in folk art, they seem to be particularly at the fore right now, because folk artists were always thought of as these naive artists and authentic for their naivete, more so than any other artists were. And now it really is being found that mass media is reaching these artists. You got dealers who are going and finding them, discovering them, putting them into galleries, and the folk art is getting to be folksy. And so I thought, well, Andrew knows the folk art world. I said to him, well, you want to deal in some folk art by some artists who are truly naive? And he said that he was interested to hear what I had to say, and I said that the answer to the dilemma, maybe it was botanical, it was working with trees.